Alright, we're going to do back and biceps today. I would record the whole car ride, but this SD card is small, doesn't have a lot of storage on it, so I have about an hour of recording time. So that's on my list to go get another SD card. Do that today, get a bigger one so I can record all the way there and still have enough time for footage when I get to the gym. But for now, I'll just record a small intro and save the rest of the space for when I get to the gym. Now that I'm watching this back, when I'm home in the editing software here, I knew it. I knew that I had pressed a button on the camera when I was just messing with it to kind of just honestly get another angle. I wasn't trying to press the buttons, and I hadn't realized that I changed it to slow-mo. So this footage here doesn't have any audio, and I had to speed it up 4 times because it was so slow. So I'll do a voiceover for these, but the rest of the clips should have audio in here. I did the same thing with this clip. I hadn't realized, was just trying to get another angle and also take off my hoodie on the camera, see how my arms were looking. Biceps were starting to get pumped up here, but you know, there's no audio. So still not used to the camera. I was messing with it for a while because I couldn't figure out what setting to use. And I wasn't sure how it worked. I think I got it back to what I wanted to record on, but I guess we'll see when I edit this. Oh man. Whew. Gonna do some hammer curls next. Whew. This is another one I like to keep it light on because I can get that full stretch towards the bottom without having to use my shoulders or any other muscle to help me out. It's more about targeting the bicep and only the bicep. I keep my arms in and tight. Get these all bent. And try not to swing my arms when doing it to keep the tension in a good spot. But just recently I learned to keep my arms in tight, which definitely seems to be helping a lot. Also, with how I do my workouts, it's not in any specific order. I have the same workouts I do each week, and I just bump up the weight kind of based on how I'm feeling. And I kind of switch them in and out of the orders. It doesn't necessarily matter to me, but everybody's different. I think that's the way I like to do it right now. And I kind of want to go with my own way of doing things. I really hope the quality is good for this when I edit it, because I can't tell looking through the camera. But, and the audio too, but this will be a good test to see. fuck. Oh man. Okay. Man, in the end, I really like to get into partials, like not the full reps, but where you're pulling it down as much as you can, really, with what's left in the tank. All right, last one. Do a seated row here, pulling to my hips with the bar here. Try and keep my back straight, pull straight to my hips. And really squeeze towards the back. Gotta check in the posing room. Last time I was here, I did my shoulders and I recorded it, but I accidentally deleted the footage because I didn't know what I was doing. And I got a clip of the TV, and they were playing a Sam Stulik video in here, and I thought that was cool. I take inspiration from him. I think his videos are definitely helpful, and his video style, I sort of try to incorporate some of that in my own stuff, which I'm gonna do, but there's still so much I gotta learn. I think this is also a good opportunity for me to get some exposure therapy in real life, real world scenarios. I never have much to talk about. And I'm in person, and I feel like I'm just quiet, not really thinking about much, or either kind of drowning out everything with something loud, some music, or distracting myself with something else. I think this is a good way for me to kind of get out of that and have more exposure to being out in public and being confident. I mean, I feel like I'm confident, but sometimes you worry about what people think, and I try not to, but I feel like everybody does. And I think this will be a good thing for me to not think about that so much and so often. Well, it's gonna be a process, learning the camera, learning how everything works, editing, and getting it on YouTube and stuff like that, but I'm excited to do everything. I think it's working out well. All right, let's get this last set. Well, middle set. We got 2 more. So I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, and I'm not sure what kind of channel I want this to be. I mean, I have an idea, but I think I enjoy doing the gym videos. I don't know if I have the talent to do it like Sam Sulik, where there's almost little to no cuts and just talking for 20 plus minutes. That's a talent, and I think it's good. I wish I could do it, but what I think I'd like to do, and my plans for this channel are more so maybe shorter, like I guess longer videos, but shorter clips cut up decent amount, and not just gym videos, because I have a whiteboard at home where I write down all my ideas and stuff like that, and I've really been liking and enjoying recording gaming videos. That's one thing that I want to do. Also, kind of vlogging with Delaney. That's another thing, and I think that would be what more of my content would consist of on TikTok and like Instagram Reels, I guess. That's where I would post the more gym-focused content. I don't know. I just feel like I would do that, and maybe have a second account for gaming clips. But I'm still in the process of figuring everything out. Lift was good. This morning for breakfast I had sausage, egg, and cheese. Well, Jimmy Dean croissant, sausage, egg, and cheese, and a banana. So that's about like 500 calories. I also don't feel like counting them or like tracking them. It's smart. I think you should do it. But I'm kind of just eating and guessing and seeing how that works, because I'm fine and I'm kind of happy with everything, and if I really wanted to cut down, I could. Personally, I think I could do that without really thinking about it, because I think I said it in the last video. Not eating food is pretty easy for myself, so the challenge is to, if I can just eat anything, just eat a lot of food. That's what I'm really focused on. So I've been lately eating like 2 or 3 big meals throughout the day. You know, I might even actually, that reminds me, I might just go to Costco, because that's where I can get a lot of food for like $6. And since I'm in the area, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I was gonna head back the house, or back towards the house, but it's not what I'm doing anymore. If you have a Costco nearby, and you're on a bulk, I'm not gonna say it's the healthiest food, but a slice of pizza is 700 calories. A hot dog's like 500. And then the ice cream with the strawberries is probably the best thing you could get from there. I don't know how dark this clip is. Maybe I'll brighten it up in editing, but it looks kind of dark when I look at it. Costco is actually, this is nice. This gym is about 20 minutes from where I live, so it's out west, and more so out west is where all the Costco's are, and it's probably 5 minutes from this Costco. This is my first time going from the gym to Costco, and yeah, I'm about to be there. I've only been driving for like 5 minutes, so that's great. This will probably start being a routine eventually in the future. And there's a thrift store next to the Costco. That's something I also enjoy doing, is going to the thrift store. I kind of, sometimes when it's quiet in the places that I'm in, I feel awkward talking out loud. And the thrift store is usually quiet. So I also don't want to have the camera kind of out of my face and just out there for the people to see. But you know, I'm going to get over that hopefully. And I like watching Sam Sulik's his grocery hauls. I want to know where he puts the camera. I'm assuming maybe he clamps it onto the edge of the cart. And it's a good angle, I like it. You know, he's in the supermarket talking, and you know, there's people around him, it doesn't matter. That's where I'm aiming to be. But I think, you know, everything is kind of a learning process, and there's a learning curve to everything. Like, I feel like you think you'd start out pretty good and confident with these things, but chances are you probably won't. Well, hey, I don't want to be like that, but chances are you do have a lot of stuff to learn. I'll put it like that. I think there's a lot of people who are naturally good at this stuff. I think I'm okay, but we're here. This is what you gotta get every time. Chocolate, ice cream, strawberry sundae. Let's see what else. Hey. It's a chicken bake. Chicken bake is good, but I don't know if I want it. Actually, yeah, I want a chicken bake. You could get a pizza and a hot dog, but get a chicken bake. It's good. Yeah, this looks amazing. The best thing you can eat.